Hello there. Hello. Going for a single camera angle today and overhead. What do we got going on? Well, like the title suggests, we are building a pedal board. Why are we building a pedal board? Well, if you've been watching the channel for any length of time, you know I have quite the robust pedal board. You can kind of see it there in the background. And for things like jams, band practices and stuff where I don't necessarily need all that, I'm putting together just a little 4-pedal board here. And figured you guys might as well tag along. We are continuing our auditions for the band tomorrow. Today is Friday, January, I don't know, 11th? 11th sound right, guys? 12th? 11th? Anyways, so whenever this video goes up, I may have already used the board. This is the board case, whatever you want to call it, that, well, I might as well talk while I'm doing it. So, got a padded shoulder strap with the board, which is kind of nice. So we're just going to remove that for now, so it's not in our way. And I'm going to attempt to do this all upside down. And if I was smart, you have a mesh pouch here. You have another pocket here, which, oh, we have some Velcro, which will come in handy at some point, because I don't think all of these pedals have Velcro on them. I hope I'm coming through okay. We're using the new, if you saw the unboxing recently, the lav mic setup, so I figured why not use it? We got it. We're using the tripod, the Cobra Tech, I think it's called. Adjustable tripod, you know, with the bendy legs and stuff. So what we'll do here is, let's just move some pedals forward. Kind of moved them up to get them in the shot initially. Wow, excuse the amount of pet hair. So this thing's well used. Clearly there was a Boss pedal here, I'm thinking. Oh wait, no, that could be the decal off the bottom of my Behringer noise gate, because it looks like it was at the beginning of the signal chain. Yeah, this is lovely. Remnants of Velcro. I think that, it's pretty bad when you remember. You know, I think that's where my sparkle drive was at one time. And somehow I managed to have like 8 or 9 pedals in this, which was designed for what, 4 or 5. So yeah, I had a brief overlap. Nearing the end of my tenure with the band One Day to Live, which was a mostly original metal band, kind of in the vein of Godsmack, if you guys are familiar with them. While I was still with them, I had joined up with a newly reformed band called Smile Harder, which my partner in crime, Richard Shanahan, was in. And I had jammed with them a few times in the past. And wow, there is a lot of pet hair in here. Thank you, Rich's dogs. You know. So yeah, I joined up with them as a second guitar player, and it's better than it was. So yeah, and I didn't want to take my gear back and forth, so I ended up having, because we both had dedicated practice spaces for each band in 2 different towns, it was easier for me to just build a second board. That's long story short. And this is what it was. Sean from Ardens gave me a kicktail. I think we can say you can say that, right? Kicktail? Kicktail deal on this. All right, let's see. We got some Velcro on that one. Definitely have a lot of... Do not do this, folks. Do not cover the whole bottom. So I had to just pull this off my other board because I don't have a spare delay at the moment. Well, this one's got the fuzzy on, so that's going to have to come off. And the TC doesn't have anything at all. So I'm just going with a couple of overdrives, a chorus from some modulation if needed, and a delay. I'm not going to bother with a lead boost because honestly, we practice with headphones on generally, and putting on a lead boost doesn't really do much. It just gives you more gain saturation rather than an actual volume boost. because we're already hitting the front end of the preamps pretty hard. So, well, at least that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it, folks. All right, there's some glue on the bottom of this one, but I'm not too concerned. All right, so, whoop. Wrecking stuff already. So what I'm going to do is, excuse me, cough apparently, and I don't have a drink in here. Oh yeah, I really thought this through. So I'm just going to put a little strip down each side. Just give me an idea. It doesn't have to be all the way to the edge. And then we'll use that one to figure out the length of the next one, as I've stuck the Velcro to the pedal board at this point. There we go. Put those down there. Same thing. Random piece stuck to it. Of course, it doesn't have to be exact. It's not like I'm touring around the world with this thing or anything like that. So we got those. We are also using today Ernie Ball patch cables. Why Ernie Ball, you ask? Well, folks, because these were a gift sent to me in the past year from screen name to Bin1, as Johnny Bean likes to call him. I prefer to call him Tobin. It's actually a viewer from Cape Breton Island, Sydney, Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, in Canada, which is my dad's hometown. So it's kind of cool that someone from dad's hometown watches the channel, The World of Small Worlds. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put it over the screw heads in case for some reason if I ever have to get inside the pedal, which I don't see why I would, but Murphy's Law being what it is, folks. And I'm trying to keep the Velcro away from my hair. So, oh great. No, all I did now was stick the Velcro to my hand. And I hope I'm not ruffling the microphone too much and stuff. Of course, I can't tell. I'm just talking out loud to myself here and figuring at some point down the road somebody's going to be watching this and listening. Well, those feet are pretty flush to begin with, so we can kind of overlap them a touch. So I'd rather not put it on the decal. That's right, folks, decal. I'm in Canada. If you hadn't figured that out already. There we go. Just while I'm doing this, I want to say thank you to everyone for a 2018, which has been our first year with the channel, so banner year with the channel. Figure out where I'm going to place that. Yeah, right about there. Which, as you notice too, the lid folds around underneath, which is kind of nifty with these things. Not going to run my power quite yet. Got to keep remembering I'm upside down. And since I wanted to use these cables because they're a little stiffer, so they, you can't really cram pedals right in next to each other, but we don't have to worry about space for once on a pedal board. There we go. I know I'm already going to regret not putting the power in first, but hey. There we go. And yes, I'm pulling the vintage made in Japan Boss CE2 out of retirement because I figure I'm only using this. I'm not using it on stage. I'm not, it's just, chances are this pedal board's going to be sitting at Richie's place most of the time. Now we have 5 outlets on this daisy chain. I know some of you don't like the daisy chains, but you know what? For this application, it's going to be more than adequate. Alright, so I'm just going to grab some electrical tape, nylon tape. I have various colors of tape. I just happen to have white handy, and I don't feel like looking for 20 minutes for some black tape. So I just want to put some around the lead that I'm not using. I'll also decide which way I want to run my power. Usually I just go the same flow, but I could go, it doesn't really matter, right? Alright, there's my scissors that I lost already. And we'll just go right around the end one here. Just like so. Where's the camera? There it is. And I'll just flatten it at the end. So that's covered up. Jeez, we're 11 minutes in. It's not fun. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. One into the, I suppose I should, oh yeah, and see now, already. Really? Already I'm dealing with stuff, folks. So what I'm going to do is just move that a bit closer. That one closer. And that one closer. See if that'll reach. Well, of course it doesn't want to reach. So scrap the tape off the end. And what I'll do is put that next one down. Gee, wow, I taped that on there good. That's what I get for doing stuff out of order, folks. Stick that on there. So in theory, there, and that needs to run under here into there. Well, that worked out quite well, folks. There, there, there. Grab my tape again. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Where was that? There it is. And we'll just wrap that around again. There we go. And for power, I am using a, I don't know if you guys can read that or not. Let's see, let's bring it up. What is Dunlop? 2/3 of an amp. Should be more than enough. I'm only, the most pedals I'm going to be running at once is 3 of them. Delay will always be on, chorus intermittently, and then one or the other for the gain pedals. So of course on the end of the daisy chain you got a female. This plugs directly in. This will be able to go right inside. And then we have it, folks. We have a pedal board. Ah. Can I plug it in? That's a good question. All right. Right now, well, screw it. We'll do it live. Remove lapel mic or lav mic. Place in pedal board. Oh, me move out of the way. Sure you can still hear me. Firing up an amplifier. Talking loud because I don't know how good that mic range is. Realizing I need to clean up my studio at some point. All right. Let's pull out the power supply. Look, do I have a cable within reach? We do. All right, so let's grab the lav mic back up here. Plug in. Clip-on mic. Where are we going to put this? Put it on the old cardigan because it's January and I'm wearing a cardigan. I'm trying to get my hair out of the way. Hashtag rocker problems. There we go. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Grabbing a random cable that may or may not still work. Realizing after I put lav cable on, or lav mic on, I probably should remove again and actually turn on the amplifier. So bear with me, folks. I'm sure you're hearing a ton of static and such. Oh, wait, let's plug in power to the power supply so we don't get that huge pop. Do I have enough? Just, I think. There's an outlet just off camera here. There we go. Now we can turn on the... Just gonna turn everything down. All right. You know what we need? We need a guitar. All right. We're gonna pull out my Talent Les Paul Jr. shaped guitar. Realizing I'm not wearing the lav mic again. Bear with me. I'll catch on to this stuff, folks, sooner or later. There we go. We're plugged in. Grab the lav mic. Put it somewhere. Let's run it. How much? Oh, we do have a little bit of play in it. The mic. I'm sure that sounded lovely. Again, bear with me, folks. I'm new. Get guitar out around mic cable. Yeah, now I'm dialing them in, folks. And I just realized after playing for how many minutes there that that probably sounds like not so good because everything's just coming through the lav mic. But hey, we're just showing functionality anyways, right, folks? Nothing more, nothing less. All right, so there you have it. We built ourselves a little pedal board for jams, whatever, practice, easy to take around, nice portable. Because it's got the shoulder strap, amp in one hand, guitar in the other hand, this thing on your shoulder, and you're good to go. One trip. So there you have it. If you're new to the channel and you tolerate what I do, please subscribe, ring that bell. Of course, leave a thumbs up if you don't mind. Comment down below. I always like reading those comments. So until next time, folks, I'm Ben. Cheers. Peace.